My sister believes in God, but there's no real
Practice. She doesn't practice the faith?
there's
No problem,
there's
no
no
problem.
fundamentalism.
I mean, look, I know for a fact there are certain Sikh families and certain Muslim families and certain Hindu families. They would be devastated if any of their member, So that's the reason. That's the reason I asked you, because when you said respect for your parents, yes. By the way, that shows that that comes from religion. You know that. The puggery. The pug comes from religion.
Yeah.
They have the 5 P's, right?
No, case.
Sorry, case. 5 K. What are they again?
The hair, the kanga, which I haven't got.
Yeah, so the kanga, the
kacha.
Sorry, the kanga is the comb.
Yeah, in the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kanga.
And the kala is the other K.
The kacha.
The kacha.
The case.
The case. What's the case?
The hair.
The hair. Okay.
Karpar, the sword.
The sword. Okay. Yeah.
5 case.
The 5 Ks.
Yeah.
So I mean they are part of the religion, isn't
part
it?
of religion.
Yeah. No problem. Anyway, I think we digress. Where were we? So I was telling you, look, for everyone they have certain ideologies. You as an atheist have your own ideology. Now, if I were to ask you, you mentioned morals earlier. Yeah?
Where did they come from? You're going to say?
No. I'm going to ask you that. Do the atheists all agree on the same morals? Or is it subjective?
I would say but they're very common. Everyone's morals are very common.
No, it's not common.
I think so.
No.
You don't. You know not to murder, not to steal, not to rape, not to pillage, not to do any. Yeah, these are.
Go and ask Netanyahu. He'll tell you something differently.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But you get.
So you see, like I said, there are atheists out there who would actually have no problem killing and pillaging a certain community.
We don't
I'm not saying you are.
We're generalizing.
Bobby.
We're generalizing.
I'm not saying you are. All I'm saying is that where does atheism stand? What is its basis? What is its moral compass based on? You will say it's subjective. Everyone has their own understanding of what is right and wrong.
A religion is not subjective, right?
A religion, no. If it's an organized religion, it has to be based on the scripture.
So Islam's the right way, the Christians are wrong, the Jews are wrong, the Sikhs are wrong, the Buddhists are wrong.
You're comparing apples and oranges. Organized religion, for example, if you were to look at just Islam, or just Sikhism, or just Christianity, within that there are certain do's and don'ts. Am I right? Yeah. So, for example, the halal and haram in Islam, if a Muslim disagrees with what is haram in the Quran, then they are not Muslim, because they're rejecting the principles of Islam. They would be upon kufr. If it's out of ignorance, then they will be given, obviously, some benefit of doubt. But if they do it deliberately, for example, alcohol is haram in Islam. Yes? Adultery, fornication, all this. I'm not saying there are no Muslims who do this. Of course there are. Every religion have their own black sheep, isn't it? So all I'm saying is that for you as an atheist, you don't have a moral compass or a standard on which you base your morals.
I think that's quite insulting.
Why? Do you? Do you have a moral standard which is standard for all atheists?
Oh, sorry.
You don't.
Okay, all right. I thought you were talking. All right, I understand.
Like in this country, you know,
Okay.
in this country.
I thought you were talking about me personally.
No, not you personally. Don't take things personally.
Okay.
When I discuss it,
Right.
for the 2 years you've seen me discuss, I don't go personal. I go based on the general.
Let's just get back to. Just get back to my initial. Yeah. This is about faith. That's why it's called faith. You believe in what you believe. You're no better than me. You shouldn't think you're better than me.
Actually, in what sense?
If you believe in God, either if you're a Muslim, Sikh, Hindu, whatever you want, don't care. You believe in God. That is your belief. That doesn't make you, because you're a Muslim, doesn't make you better than a Christian, better than a Jew, or better than...
Based on whose standard?
On my standards.
What is your standard? You don't have a standard.
Humanity.
Oh, wait. But humanity...
Wait, let me ask you one question. Excuse me.
Actually, you asked me a question. Let me answer that.
If I had come to it and put my hand out and said, Assalamu alaikum, what would you have done?
I would say, Walaikum salam. No problem.
Would you have shaken my hand?
Yeah, of course.
And you would have said, Walaikum salam?
Yeah, I would.
Do you know what? Okay, I appreciate it.
What did you imagine I would say?
Listen, I just wanted to ask you a question.
Yes. Look, if you talk about humanity, that again is subjective. Because you see, like I said, there are certain people in this country, even in this world, who don't have a problem.
Why are you talking about minority? Why can't we just talk in general?
I'm talking general. I didn't say you. Why taking everything personal?
No, not personal. I'm talking...
But I was talking general. I said in this country and in this world. You didn't hear what I said. Okay. So I'm talking general, not you personally.
No, not personal. I'm talking about the Christians or Hindus or whatever.
Yeah. Like I said, every religion thinks it is exclusive. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a separate religion, would it? Every religion thinks it's exclusive. In fact, every ideology thinks it's exclusive. even though they use terms like humanity, when it comes to the nitty-gritty, they would bring in their ideology to justify things.
Are you offended by atheists?
By atheists?
Yeah, people
No, I just think, actually pity them, to be honest.
You pity them.
Like you, Bobby. Because when we ask them existential questions about where did the universe come from, they'll be like you, all over the place.
Do you know,
nothing, molecule, organism,
do you
this,
know
that.
what? Hashim, that actually makes me feel quite sad for you.
Why?
And I'll tell you why. When I see a Christian or a Muslim trying to defend their religion, there'll be people, well, the Son of God was born naturally, you have to change his nappies, you have to do this, you have to do that. Then
You can't bring that to Islam, though.
No, that's what I've heard Islamic people are. Oh, okay.
Wait. If you're talking about someone who claims that a baby is God, and then you're saying we shouldn't question that, okay.
Then the Christians come to you.
Wait, they do actually. They do ask us about our faith and about our
And it's
religion.
always the same.
But you know, when we look, trust me, the Christians can't say much about Allah.
Right.
Because they know that there is not much they can say against Allah.
Hashim.
So what they do is they go for the Prophet, peace be upon him, about about his life.
I've heard
exactly, yeah. But when it comes to Allah, the Sikhs will say that Allah is mentioned in their Guru Granth Sahib. Am I right?
It is, yeah.
Yes. The term God in Arabic is Allah. Yeah. So no one can actually point fingers to God Almighty. But when we talk about Christianity or even Hinduism, and they actually have gods who walked upon the earth and who were, like in Hinduism, the gods were cursed by the mortals.
You're going to belittle that now because you're going to say...
No, wait. It's not belittling.
Yeah.
You know, in this country, we have university courses where they teach comparative religion.
Yeah.
Are you going to say they're all rubbish? You know what they're teaching them? How to critically analyze things.
Okay.
And for you, because you come from that background, maybe you think that just speaking of questioning someone's religion is mockery. That is your background. But that's not my background. For me, it is asking important questions, pertinent questions, in order to understand why you would believe that ideology or religion.
Okay. So
is that fair?
On that basis,
good.
When I've spent that little time listening to Adam Seeker and him bring
Why do you keep bringing Adam? Are you a big fan?
I am a fan.
Well, by the way, is he an atheist? What is his religion? Because I don't watch those channels. I've heard of them.
You should do.
Yeah. What is his religion?
He's an atheist now.
He's an atheist.
No.
What was he before?
He was a devout Muslim.
Did he know how to read the Quran?
Sorry?
Did he know how to read the Quran?
Listen, I'm not here for an argument.
Actually, he didn't.
He did not have
He did not know how to read the Quran because you know my friend brother Mansur, he actually did a video reaction to one of his.
Really? So you know more about him than you're going to admit, right?
No. You asked about his channel. I didn't watch his channel. Yeah. I watched that particular video which brother Mansur made as a reaction to him.
If you as a man who has devout faith, who believes in Islam, if you're, and I'm telling you now, this is factual, I don't care whether you believe it or not, there are many Muslims in India leaving Islam because of these two characters.
There are many Muslims who come to Islam. Sorry, many non-Muslims who come to Islam, many atheists who become Muslim. In fact, just now, you know, when you approached, I got the news that two people took Shahada. And we have Shahadas in this park almost every week. Wait. So as many Muslims leave, maybe 2 times more or 3 times more come to Islam as well. Okay? So look, for us, the hidayah, the guidance is from Allah. We don't say any of us are the ones guiding them. We say Allah is guiding them. So if they leave Islam, then they actually lose out. It's not that they're gaining anything.
You can make me look stupid here.
That's not my intention.
No, it may not be in your intention.
Yes, it's your. Are you Sikh? MashaAllah. Yeah, I'm good. He's not a Sikh, by the way. He's an atheist.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
But
it might be a cultural thing.
It is, yeah. He said he respects his parents.
Yeah.
So maybe for that. That's fine. You know, by the way, respect of parents is quite big in Islam. You know that.
Should be.
Okay?
It doesn't have to be.
I'll tell you what.
It could be anywhere.
You know, from the haram thing, from the things which are forbidden in Islam, which one would you disagree with? I'll give you some. Okay? One of them is actually, for example, usury, interest.
Yeah.
Would you agree or disagree? Interest is haram in Islam. One of the biggest, Jazak Allah Khair. You want some tea?
No, my friend. I think that's...
Sorry?
Can I get some tea?
He's gone now. Too late.
No, I have no issue with that.
Yeah.
I think I think you only done that.
I'll tell you what, a few haram things like fornication, adultery, gambling, drinking alcohol, like you said, all these things are haram.
Yeah.
Yes, including murder, rape, and all, the usual things. Yes, but guess what is the biggest sin in Islam?
What the biggest haram is in Islam?
Yeah.
Not believing in God.
I'm pretty sure. No, not only that.
Yeah.
Yes, but you believing in other gods, even if you believe in that. Jazak Allah Khair. Yes. Even if you believed in Almighty God and then you associated other gods with them. So the biggest sin is shirk.
Idolatry.
Shirk means associating partners with Allah, whether in the form of idols or otherwise.
But
So this is one thing you'll never learn from Adam Seeker.
Okay, we're digressing. But you know what? People, and I'm going to get personal. You, Shiraj, or Muhammad Ijab, Ali Dawah, all of you lot, yeah? You can make anyone that walks in this park, a normal individual like myself, anyone, make us look stupid, right?
But we don't aim for that.
Wait.
In order to believe in the reality.
They left Islam because of that.
No.
They left
most
Islam
of the people, trust me, most of the people, including Adam Seeker, the reason they leave Islam is because of the ignorance or some emotional reason. We have questioned many people on our streams and even here live that why did you leave Islam? Every time it is either an emotional reason or something they didn't understand.
What is the name of that journey that Prophet Muhammad made from?
The Miraj.
Miraj.
Yeah.
Right.
Isra wa Miraj.
Miraj.
Yeah.
So we all know, we won't go through all of that. Then he goes to the first heaven, the second heaven, third. He goes up to God. He comes down to Moses 7 or 8 times. It is reduced by 5 prayers each time. Then he comes back.
Yeah.
And then he makes that journey overnight.
Yeah.
And then next day, people question him about the journey. It's whatever. My argument is simple. It is a matter of faith. You either believe it or you don't believe it. You cannot tell me it happened. You cannot make a rational argument for it, description of it. It is a matter of faith.
I totally agree. You can't have a rational. You can't explain something which is a miracle rationally. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a miracle.
Right. Well, that wasn't a miracle, was it?
It was a miracle.
Why is it a miracle?
How many people went up in the 7 heavens and came back in one night?
Right. Okay. So all the other now, there could be many others.
Bobby, look. You know what? If you think that God exists, yes, and God is able to do things which are beyond our comprehension, then what is the problem?
There's no problem.
Exactly.
It's a matter of faith.
No.
It's a matter of faith.
No. You know what is faith? For you, Bobby, that this existence is a matter of faith because you can't explain it.
You can't explain
so
that.
Bobby, you in fact, you believe in faith more than me. You know why? Because you think all of this just came about from nothing.
Yes.
Without any evidence.
Yes.
So there's faith.
Because you're ready to defend that and he's ready to defend Islam. You do have faith.
This got nothing to do with Islam. We're just talking about religion in general.
No, it has to do with Islam because every response I gave is based on my deen.
Right. Okay, well I haven't.
Okay, and same with you. You give your responses based on your ideology of atheism. But you see, you believe in faith just as much as I do. Because you believe all of this just came about by accident one day. You see what I mean?
I was just interested in what I watch. I'm fascinated by what I watch.
Alhamdulillah. You know what?
Right. And look, my argument, I didn't want to get involved because I know I'm going to lose an argument.
No, it's not. Look, trust
or
me.
discussion.
My intention was never to make you look anything other than.
I'm a big man. I can deal with it.
No. I don't think so. That's even if you were, even if you had a thick skin as me. Yes. To put someone down just because of their personal reasons. But you see, I have every right to question you, your ideology, your faith, without mocking you. I can do that, and you shouldn't be afraid to do the same.
I'm not. Listen, I haven't had. I didn't come here as some kind of wonderfully wise person. I wanted to know why you guys are not defending against these guys. That's all.
You know what? Islam doesn't need defense. Islam can stand by itself.
Okay.
What needs defense is something that you believe is your ideology, and you can't even back it up with rationality, which you expect from us. When I asked you about your existence, you couldn't answer it.
But I'm not here to preach I'm not here to convert or preach or defend my beliefs.
We're discussing.
No, but
actually, you are defending your ideology.
Why?
Yes, you are.
Why?
Because every response you gave is based on your ideology.
Yeah, but I'm
not based on Islam or Sikhism or any other religion.
There's a difference between me and you in that even though I might not have a sensible answer to your questions.
Okay, look.
I don't.
I think we are repeating ourselves. Let me ask you something.
Go on.
You know one certainty we all agree with?
Death.
Yes. You're going to die one day.
Agreed.
I'm going to die one day.
Agreed.
Okay.
You believe you're going to go to heaven.
No,
and
wait.
there's gonna be 72 virgins waiting for you.
Before, don't get jealous of the 72 virgins. Alhamdulillah, we might even get more, you know. Hold on, bro.
Of course he believes that.
Hold on. By the way, the Hindus have apsaras, the Christians have their own. Okay. No, but we'll come to that. The important thing is this. Let's say I die and you die and there's nothing after that.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah,
that is the end.
Yeah.
No God, no angels, no hell, no heaven, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Have I as a Muslim lost anything?
Have you lost anything? No, if you've lived a pious life, you haven't caused anyone any pain, you haven't hurt anyone, you've been civil, you've done nothing.
No, I'm talking about after that. Have I lost anything?
No, you haven't.
If everything comes to an end,
Yeah.
and let's say all of what I believed in was false. Wait, yeah, Bobby, I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay? So I haven't lost anything.
Nothing.
You haven't lost anything.
Nothing.
Because whatever life you led,
Agreed.
yes, based on your whims and desires,
Agreed.
you were happy with that.
Agreed.
Neither of us lost anything.
Nothing.
Now flip the coin. If
there's
there
God.
really is God,
Well,
wait a minute. If there really is God,
Yeah.
there really are angels,
Yeah.
there really is hell and heaven, there really is consequences for every action of yours and mine
Agreed.
in the hereafter.
Yeah.
Then who takes the bigger risk?
Me? No, I'm sorry, according to
Who is
you,
the intelligent person then?
according to
The
you,
one who prepares for the afterlife,
Hold on, Hashim.
or the one who takes
Hashim,
a risk?
According to you though,
Yeah.
that thing is hell, where there's everlasting fire, yeah, and whatever else. Now, come on. Do you want me to believe that, yeah? Then there's somewhere up there, there's fire that's going to last for millions and millions of years. I'm going to be burning there forever.
You know,
I'll take that risk.
for you to
I'll
believe that universe came from nothing is a bigger faith-based religion.
I'll take that risk. Let them,
No, but hold on. You're saying now you take that risk.
Yeah, I'll take
But
that
when
risk.
you know, a person who takes great risk
Yeah.
is not very intelligent. Do you know that? In any system, whether you are actually going in the stock exchange or you're actually risking your life or your family's life, that person is not really intelligent. So wait. A person who prepares and minimizes risk is intelligent. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. So now you know why I'm preparing
Look in that
my
camera.
life for the hereafter.
Look in that camera
Yeah.
and tell the audience, the non-Muslim audience, that you've done all this because you believe that up there is a place where, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but when you die, you have to walk. You have to walk the plank.
You know what?
Where you get
Just
pushed
tell them.
pushed over or
Just tell
something.
them there is a hell and heaven.
Right, where
Okay?
you're going to get pushed into, and you're going to,
and you're going to. And by the way, this is not just non-Muslims.
No, you'll believe this, yeah?
Bobby, listen. It's not just non-Muslims. Even the Muslims have to pay for it. You know, they will have to take account of their actions in this life. So if a Muslim has accept somebody's right, yeah, let's say they committed adultery with somebody's wife, then they will have to pay for it. Don't think that Muslims will get scot-free just because Allah is just with everyone. Even an animal without horns hurts somebody with horns, they will also be accountable on that day.
We'll go back to the same thing. Whether I insult you or insult God.
It's not about insulting.
I'm not
It's
here
just-
to insult
we are
anyone.
here
I feel sorry.
having a dialogue.
I feel sorry for people.
Yeah.
Right, and this will come back to the initial first question. How an intellectual person who can have rational thoughts, can believe that when he or she dies, in your case, you're going to go up there, there's going to be 72 virgins waiting.
Yeah.
That's what you believe. First of all,
Inshallah, maybe more.
I think.
But don't be jealous, Bobby.
I think that's terrible for.
Why?
I think that's
Why?
That's,
By the way,
that's a slight on Muslim.
hold on. By the way,
That's
do you know one thing? You asked where's the other sick guy. I wanted to answer this question. So the 72 virgins.
No, I'm not going into that.
No, I will. I'm not. By the way, I'm not ashamed of this.
You're not ashamed of
No,
it. You
it's
should
not
be.
at all.
Anyway, go on.
Would you be happy if you have 72 girlfriends?
No, I think it's wrong.
Are you a man or not?
72 girlfriends. No.
Yeah. How many girlfriends would you want? How many can you manage?
Well, yeah. Well,
Did you see that look at his face?
no. I think it's wrong.
Come on, Bobby. We all know.
There's
We all
women-
know.
There's women here.
We all know. There are. Of course. So what? The women will know.
They will know
Listen,
what?
listen.
What do they get? What do they get?
Hey,
Oh, shit.
calm down.
Sorry.
For a person
What
who
do
said,
they-
I will get
they get
emotional,
70
you're the
bucks.
one.
They get 4
Wait a
bucks.
minute. Wait
What?
a minute. In the Quran, Allah says, everyone will get what they desire.
But men will get 72.
Can I finish, please? Everyone will get what they desire. By the way, any hot-blooded man would say that he will actually be happy with many women.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Now, the psychology of the women is different, by the way. Do you know that? Do you know that?
All right, now we're
Why?
gonna go-
Why?
okay.
Wait. Why do you not see many women having several different boyfriends at the same time? But you will see many men having several girlfriends at the same
agreed,
time. You know why? Because they are wired differently.
Men are
you
evil,
should
I
know that.
I know men are evil.
Not about
So-
evil. It's
right.
about look. If you were a man, I wouldn't have to explain this to you.
Right.
Okay, and it's something in our nature to desire beauty, to desire women. It's in our nature. But you see, in Islam, first and foremost, living on this earth, Allah has told us that if you cannot do justice between them, then marry only one. Guess which religion?
Hashim,
which
answer-
religion says to marry
Hashim,
only one?
Hashim,
Only
answer
Islam.
the question.
Okay, I'm coming to that.
72
I'm coming to
virgins,
that.
what do the women get?
Hold on. Before you go to what the women get,
Yeah.
I want to understand from you if those 72 wives, by the way,
Wives,
do you know
sorry,
that?
sorry.
These
Okay,
are not
wives.
girlfriends.
Okay, wives.
These are wives.
Wives.
If they agree to live with one man, do you have a problem?
If they're of their free will?
Of course.
Of course.
By the way, you know, in Islam, marriage by force is forbidden.
Okay, yeah, free will, no
So
problem.
even the four wives in this world, which we are allowed, up to 4 wives,
Okay, fine.
even that has to be
Get-
by their
Hashim,
agreement.
Get to the 72
I
virgins.
am.
Right.
I've already answered the question.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No, you
I
haven't.
said everyone will get what they desire.
What do the women get, Hashim?
Did you not hear what I said?
No.
Everyone will get what they desire.
But why does the Quran say 72 virgins for men but no reference to women?
Because men, you know, look, one thing is that Allah doesn't mention many women by name.
all right.
Allah has only
No, we'll
mentioned.
drop that
No, no,
because
no,
it's
no, no,
embarrassing.
no, no, no. I'm not
It's
embarrassed.
embarrassing.
I'm giving you
We'll
the
drop
answer.
that. We'll drop that.
If
We'll
you
drop that.
hold on, Bobby, if you have patience, I'll tell you what. There's only one woman mentioned by name in the Quran. You know why? Because this is one that the Christians are claiming is the mother of God. Yes? Allah has only mentioned Maryam by name.
Yeah.
No other woman
Okay.
is mentioned by name.
Okay.
They're given reference like the Pharaoh's wife and so on,
Okay.
but never by name.
Okay, all right.
And it is because of this modesty
Yeah.
for women.
Right.
Allah doesn't mention this.
Right.
But Allah does mention a principle which you should have got the hint from.
What?
Everyone will get what they desire. Everyone in Jannah
Okay,
will get what they
let's
desire.
hope the
Do you-
women get whatever they desire as
yeah,
well.
so if they don't desire many men,
Because they, in this life,
Yeah.
they didn't get what they wanted, or their needs haven't been taken care of.
no, Jannah is a place where you get rewarded for the actions. It's
Let's
not
hope-
because
let's
you
hope
didn't get a
that's true.
husband
Right.
or you did get husband. It's
Or,
not
you,
because
or
of that.
you had to share your husband with 3 other women, right? So let's hope they get what they want when they go there.
Well, earlier you said you wouldn't have a problem with that.
I said if their own free will.
Of course,
But how many?
you cannot have a marriage
Why can't a
unless
wo-
it's by
why
their own
can't-
free will.
Why can't a woman marry 2 men then? Why can't she have 2 blokes?
Okay, if she gets pregnant,
Yeah.
whose child is
Who
it?
cares?
Who cares? She does.
Well, she'll know, won't she? Doesn't matter.
No, she won't know. How will she know? Let's
Right.
say you were living 1,000 years from
this
today.
This is the problem with religion,
What?
isn't it? You're going to stand there.
You're getting emotional now.
I'm not
Calm down.
emotional.
You are.
You're going to defend Islam to the hill.
Of course I will.
Whatever is wrong with
Of
it.
course I will. I'm a
you're-
Muslim.
Agreed.
What, you expect me to?
Something wrong with polygyny.
Sorry?
What makes
Actually,
you
he doesn't have a problem with that.
No, he has a problem with it.
Yeah.
But you know, you seem to think you can speak on behalf of Muslim women and say there's a problem with polygyny. But
Madam.
hold on. He explained very clearly, right, that when there's an agreement or a contract of marriage between 4 women maximum, and by the way, you look into anthropological studies, Islam is the first religion that came into practice and said only one unless you can do justice between them. Hold on,
Let her finish.
Now you let
Bobby,
me
let her
speak.
finish and then you can
Now
answer.
you let me speak because you're speaking and saying that this is a problem, that women didn't get what they want. Hold on. So I'm Muslim.
I know
so
you
now
are.
you don't
I
speak
know
for
you
me.
are. I know you are.
You don't speak for me.
No.
Right, now, when you enter into a contract of marriage,
Yeah.
it's by consent.
Yes.
It's a consensual agreement
Yes.
between 1, 2, 3 or 4 individuals.
Up to 4.
Now, you take the dirt out of that contract, which you probably have in your mind, right? It's a very civil agreement where you do not share a marital space between more than one wife and your husband, number 1. Number 2, right? It seems like you're happy with men having consensual relationships as girlfriends, mistresses. In America, in the US, look up polyamory. Understand what polyamory means. A woman could have multiple partners and a man can have multiple partners. Nobody seems to have a problem with that. But when it comes to a contract, an agreement under a scriptural law under God, where the man will be held accountable. The man will be held accountable. Did you cheat on your one wife? Did you have multiple girlfriends and leave them with children? You seem to have no problem with that. Actually, this works in favor of Muslim women, in favor of all women, that the man cannot go behind our backs and cheat. He cannot have multiple girlfriends. Islam is a religion of contract, of marriage. And if any Muslim man goes outside of that, he is not, if he's not held accountable here, he will be held accountable under the law of God. Simple. So don't say we don't get anything. And you want to know what we get in the afterlife? We get whatever the eyes have never seen, that we've never heard of, and whatever we desire.
Absolutely.
Right? So what we desire as women, it's our private affair. That's why when he's mentioning modesty, it remains as that. It's none of your business. But when it comes to you mentioning these 72 houris in Jannah, right? It's very clear that the men here, the Muslim men who are...
We need to emphasize their wives.
Yes,
because many people
exactly.
think it's just women for sex.
Exactly. So the Muslim men in this life are under submission to the will of God, okay? So when they say no to the mistress, I'm not going to have a mistress. I'm going to stay faithful to my wife. I'm going to respect my mother. I'm going to respect my daughter, right? I'm going to respect my mother, my daughter, my wife. I'm going to say no to a mistress. I'm going to say no to multiple girlfriends and leave them where I will not leave them with illegitimate children, that they have to work 3 jobs. 3 jobs.
Single moms,
I've seen
yeah.
women work 3 jobs. Are you going to take care of them? No, you're not. So don't tell me Muslim men, women don't get anything in this life. Islam gives us. Our men give us.
Well, I'm glad for you.
So, no.
I'm sorry I offended
So,
you.
no,
I wasn't.
Oh, no.
You have to be very...
She's
you have
responding to your
Madam,
You
allegations.
have to be
yeah.
very, very, listen, you have to be very, very open to understanding
Let's hope all Muslim
something,
women think like you then.
understanding something
And they're
beyond
all
the
happy.
surface.
And that belief.
No, listen, not everyone's happy. Look,
okay.
hold on. If you want to talk about happiness, how many men or how many women are you going to say are all happy in relationships
I don't
which
know.
fail?
I don't know and I don't care, but...
Relationships can fail.
Of course they can fail.
Yes,
Of course.
but that doesn't mean it comes down to the religion, okay?
Yes.
It comes down... No, it doesn't
No,
come...
I agree that,
Yes.
yes,
So
that,
if
yeah.
you want to speak about... if you want to criticize religion, let's come down to what it represents and how it benefits
Maybe
and how
I've
it
just
doesn't
wasted
benefit.
Mr. Hashim's 2 hours.
No, you haven't actually.
I'll let you go back to it.
No, Jazak Allah Khair, sister. By the way, Brother Sadat will be very proud, mashallah. You know, if you, Bobby, look, it seemed like the way you mentioned 72 virgins, it seemed like you were, I don't know, maybe you were offended by it.
Yeah, I found it a hard concept.
So
because
you
I
think,
believe
you
women
think
are
you were
men.
like this champion
I
of the
believe-
women?
No.
When you
No,
ask
no,
the women
I'm
themselves,
not going to-
they have no qualms like the way you do.
I think.
Yours is
this
based on
the
emotions,
problem.
not rationality.
This is the problem with religion, and maybe I've just wasted a day of my life as well. But but whatever anyone says, whether it's against Christianity, Sikhism, Islam, doesn't matter. Yeah, you're never ever going to get a rational answer from anyone. They won't say, well, actually.
So
do you know what?
after all that, you're going to say it's not rational. In fact, when we
No,
asked you a
no,
simple question, you
no,
couldn't give a
no,
rational answer
no,
to your very existence.
No, so all right, then, okay.
Okay.
Why haven't you got? Why do Muslims always have the moustache or shaved fish?
Rational about
No, I'm asking a question.
Wait, Bobby, with all due
Go on.
respect,
Yeah,
look,
because
you know,
Shaitan's there, right?
wait, now, anyone told you that you have a mustache because of Satan is there, it's probably fooled you and you took hook, line and sinker without you even investigating it. At least do some fact finding before you embarrass yourself in front of the camera.
I will.
Please do that.
I wasn't here to insult anyone.
It wasn't actually, I said repeatedly, you're the one insulting yourself when you speak like this without
I was
knowledge.
just hoping some people would just be honest and to be, you know.
I think the sister was quite honest. What the response I gave you was response I gave you was pretty straightforward, without resorting to emotions.
Do you think all Muslim women think like that?
If they're educated, yeah.
Sorry?
If they're educated, they know the deen,
Okay, so
then
no.
yes.
So not
because
all
you
of
see,
them.
look,
Not all of them.
No, all of them haven't read, haven't actually investigated. They're happy with their life. You're the one saying having 72 virgins is something which is wrong. Am I right? You're the one having the problem, not us.
Yeah, okay, you could, yeah. Well,
Yeah. Earlier you said that everyone should respect everyone. All of a sudden
think
you are the
should.
one
No, I think
looking
you
for
should.
holes in Islam.
No, I'm not looking for. I'm just saying everyone should be a bit more accommodating.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't
You,
say.
you know, earlier, you know, when you came initially, I thought you were a fanboy of Adam Seeker.
I am a fanboy. Of
Yeah. Does he mock religions?
Does he mock religion?
Yes.
I think. I think.
Look in front of the camera,
I think
and I want you to condemn him for that.
I think he does. And there
Are you going to condemn him for
I
that?
condemn him in the
Alhamdulillah.
manner. In the manner.
So
he
you're not a
does it.
fanboy anymore.
No, I can condemn you as well. That time.
Yeah, if you were my fanboy, you can, but you're not, thankfully.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So anyone who says that this is my idol,
He's
and
not-
this
I didn't
is
say he's
this
not
is
idol.
wait, if you're a fanboy, you consider him as your idol. Maybe you should go and look at the term fan. Go and look at it in dictionary what it means. It means you're fanatically mad about him.
Before I go,
Or her.
Before I go, just